Now this one's crushed down the line. Fucking foul ball. And here it comes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one way outside, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. So they bring on the veteran, Andrew Kittredge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Kittredge, 6'1" righty, 230 pounds. And they traded for him earlier this year. And now the 0-1. That one missed. The pitch. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next is the Dodger DH, Chris Taylor. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman in position. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Otani back to work. That one at the knees for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brusdar Graterol up and loosening in the pen. Trinan getting loose as well. That's down and in. Chases that one out of the zone. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting himself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
0-2 now. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two outs. Swung on, belted. That's back. Get out of town. A gigantic blast. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
That one misses. Ball 3. Tommy Edman into St. Louis on deck circle. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Otani will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Daniel Hudson. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. Foul ball there. That one almost got him. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Jason Hayward. The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
And that's in for a strike. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. Now 3-1. Gavin Lux up next for the Dodgers. And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground right side. Over to Goldie. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And next for L.A., Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Here comes a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Mookie to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Righty delivers. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. So 2 down now. And here is Freddie Freeman, known for his late inning heroics. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Two outs. Got him looking. That ends the frame.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. The pitch. Got a good eye there. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Kelly, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 1-0. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the lineup flips over. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
In the air, left side. He's got it. So up next, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. That one inside. Going to count 1 and 2. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hudson throw to first, and he's back in there. And the pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Misses, and that's ball 3.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And the righty deals. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. The Cards leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero. Now here is Will Smith. The wind and the pitch. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Go-ahead run on base. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Andre Palante appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Middleton also throwing.
1 and 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And another ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's off the mark. And now 3-2. James Outman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Left-hand batter waits. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Out towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. And now the center fielder, James Outman. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
In the air, out towards right center. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Joe Kelly.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The pitch. And that one clips the corner. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Contreras in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next pitch is downstairs. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Righty to the plate. On the ground to 3rd, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down, runner at first. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. There's the strike.
0-1.
1 This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. It's in and out of his glove. And he'll reach second with one away. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Golden opportunity right here.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Now the 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cardinals walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put 1 up, and they put 1 in the win column.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire... Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And our pitcher in this game, it's Sonny Gray.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now. Mookie Betts will get us started. Fought off foul. The pitch. Misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one the other way. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, Get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out. Mess up his timing. Somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering misses, and that's ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Fastball for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And a curve misses outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
That one missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Dodgers down in order. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Shohei Otani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mason Wynn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Just missed. Trying to bunt his way on. And a foul ball. Two. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that misses. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And the count now even up. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Went with the sweeper for the strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Nolan Arenado in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two outs. Pitch is in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is down low. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And that one fouled off. Burleson over at second. Arenado at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Out towards left center. And that will end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, scoreless after 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Gray back to work. That one fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He did not go around. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Falling behind 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished Little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So a man at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. Second inning here, no score. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Inside, almost got him.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, 1 out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Two on, 1 out. And here is Michael Conforto. In there for strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Scott settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job and damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And a pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Jordan Walker now at the plate. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Fouled off left side. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Herrera off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right through there, got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Smash down the left field line. And foul ball. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's outside. And a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's too low. 1-0.
1-0.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
He swings and fouls one off. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Outside low, 1-2 to count. in the dirt. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Mason Wynn. Swings and misses. Strike one.
One strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's going to be Alec Burleson. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Contreras now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time. There's a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. Start of the 4th. Here comes Max Muncy. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's way high. Ball 1. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Inside, just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. And now 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Conforto, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. Pajes, the base runner at first with one out. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Check swing, called strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. That missed by a lot. And the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
2-2.
Line drive. Reaches, but can't haul it in.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing, and he popped it up. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Caught looking his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Walker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
And downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In the air to left center. That is the inning. The Cards leave one. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Right through there for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Turns and fires to Betts. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Kyle Leahy up and throwing. Thompson getting loose as well. On the ground, and it goes just foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, really laboring here in the 5th. Next pitch is going to be number 100. Man, you got to think this is probably his last inning if he can get through this thing.
Good eye right there. Teoscar goes down on strikes. So the Dodgers lead one, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Otani back to work. And ball one.
One ball, no strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Freeman. There's one. And that's all they'll get. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. So one left for the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kyle Leahy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And that skips in the dirt.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around first, digging for 2. Still manages a throw, and he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. A strikeout and a walk. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Swing and a miss. That's strike
No ball.
one.
One strike.
Paz, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that's
One ball.
outside.
Two strike.
And there's a ball.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Nice curveball for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
0-2 now. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. Back here in St. Louis, well, we go bottom 6, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Up the middle, bats up with it. Tosses to first, and Contreras is retired.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 2. Ball one there.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. First pitch misses.
1-0.
In the air, center field. Scott in position. Corrals it. And a quick out, number one. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And now it's even up. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Donovan sends it to first, and Betts is set down. Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and it's by a ton.
2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in St. Louis, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott, a left-hander, also throwing. That's through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And there's 1 away. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off. He was late. The Dodgers leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And that one got a piece of him.
That hit in. Take your base.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. The Cards leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Romero back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And delivers outside.
2 balls.
Freeman
No
gets his lead at first with nobody out. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Smith in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A two-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Max Muncy at the dish. Swings through that.
0-1.
The 0-1. And that one clips the corner. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Pajes, the next to hit, takes outside.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-ball, 2 strikes.
The other way, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jojo Romero done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Zach Thompson on the pitch here. Michael Conforto will climb in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Up the middle, Donovan. Jump throw, and they get the out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michael Grove.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the order now. Digging in, Mason Wynn. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's outside. Ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
This to third. Muncy gets it to first. One up, one down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. The Cardinals down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch way upstairs. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. That one felt good. It's 4-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. That's in there. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1.
One strike.
On the ground, out to short. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Michael Grove won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Tanner Scott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Lars Nootbaar digs in now. Just missed. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
On the ground to third, Muncy. And that is that. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And now here is Hae-Sung Kim. Thompson, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a forkball, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-0. Line drive to short and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Here's Mookie to hit. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a 1-1. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Two outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
High in the air, out to right. Walker has this one sized up, brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals 2. So they turn to their closer, Kirby Yates.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. That misses. Ball 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. On the ground, right side. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now, Ivan Herrera. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering upstairs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down. One out left for the Cardinals. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Mason Wynn, 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Tying run at the plate. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Up and in, and that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1.
And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Burleson in the box now. Takes strike 1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
No, that's a ball.
And that is downstairs. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And there it is.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Sonny Gray.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Ready to go? Here's Mookie Betts. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings over the top of that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low.
2-1.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. There's a strike. Gray, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Will Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And the 0-1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Dodgers go down quietly, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. Our starter in this one, Shohei Otani.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Stepping in, Brendan Donovan. The pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-2.
Oh. 2-2.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And the 0-2. And ball one. Donovan stands at first with one out. Stays alive. Another 1-2. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One and two now. That one missed. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So one left for the Cardinals. We played an inning, no score. Back here in St. Louis, stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And that one almost got him. Grounded to Gorman. Gathers and throws to first. One out in second. James Outman digs in now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Gets the call, and it's 0-2. One down, base is empty.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strike.
Second inning here, no score. That one hammered left field. Walker going back, and it's out of here. An absolute smash to left, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. On the ground. Gorman throws on to first. And Hernandez is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Chris Taylor now. Ball 1 to Taylor. That one at 95, missed up top, and it's 2-0. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Otani back to work. And a foul ball.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Got him swinging.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. The one thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Here's Nolan Gorman. First pitch misses.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
1-1.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Falling behind 2-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
1 gone, runner at first. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at first, 1 away. Upstairs. That pitch in for a strike. Now 2-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Got him looking. And there's 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Gorman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Betts sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Cards leave 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started, and here is Jason Hayward. The line to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there. And the right-hander deals. One delivers outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Pitch misses outside, and that is ball 1. Kicks and fires. Ripped on the ground to second. The feed for one on to Goldschmidt. That's two.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second is the key to pulling it off.
Here's Mookie now. And that's a little high.
One ball, no strike.
Two outs, base is empty. And that one hammered. Walker ranging back and out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. That one ripped but foul. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0 Dodgers. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Mason Wynn. And a pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one finds the zone. 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air to left center. Hernandez snags it, and there's one down. So now the DH spot, Brendan Donovan. That clips the corner. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. The Redbirds down by a pair here in the last half of the third. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fires across the diamond. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Gray back to work. Smith, a former All-Star, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Up and in. That's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
There's a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Outman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's inside.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines. Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first, and now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. The pitch. That's outside, and the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Outman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And he deals. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Arenado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and a couple of quick outs.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one not close. And that's ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Misses outside. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. The Dodgers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. And that one almost hit him. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and they're down 2-0. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Chris Taylor. The right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside. And the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Now all even up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 1 away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at bat alive.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Lux stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now here is Jordan Walker. The pitch. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Kicks and deals. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The Cardinals trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. The pitch. And that one is inside, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, 1 now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in St. Louis, leading off Mookie Betts. And the right-hander back to work. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Andrew Kittredge up and throwing. Middleton warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Bounce to the right, and that chance handled. Throw sails over his head at first.
It's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's in the dirt, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
The 0-1. On the ground, right side, Gorman. And they get the out on Smith. Here's Muncy to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Freeman on third with 2 out. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. They get the out on Muncy. And that is the inning. One left for L.A. They're up 2-0. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Brendan Donovan. The pitch. On a line out towards center. Outman right there to make the grab. One down. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Just missed.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Now this one's crushed down the line. Bucking foul ball. And here it comes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one way outside, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. So they bring on the veteran, Andrew Kittredge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Kittredge, 6'1" righty, 230 pounds. And they traded for him earlier this year. And now the 0-1. That one missed. The pitch. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next is the Dodger DH, Chris Taylor. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman in position. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Otani back to work. That one at the knees for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brusdar Graterol up and loosening in the pen. Trinan getting loose as well. That's down and in. Chases that one out of the zone. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
0-2 now. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two outs. Swung on, bolted. That's back. Get out of town. A gigantic blast. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
That one misses. Ball 3. Tommy Edman into St. Louis on deck circle. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Otani will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Daniel Hudson. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. Foul ball there. That one almost got him. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Jason Hayward. The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
And that's in for a strike. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. Now 3-1. Gavin Lux up next for the Dodgers. And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground right side. Over to Goldie. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And next for L.A., Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Here comes a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in the play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Mookie to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Righty delivers. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Freddie Freeman, known for his late inning heroics. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Two outs. Got him looking. That ends the frame.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. The pitch. And a good eye there. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts.